Playfair Qatar is the British TUC's contribution to the many global campaigns seeking better lives and internationally recognised workers' rights and properly enforced workers' rights for Qatar's desperate migrant workforce. We were very proud of our role in the Playfair 2012 alliance, which saw not only an incredibly safe London Olympics, but also unprecedented agreements by suppliers to ensure that workers' rights were respected in their supply chains, no matter where in the world they were working. And that's something that brands got behind, and one of the reasons it was successful. Qatar may not be on our doorstep like London 2012, but while a love of football knows few national boundaries, since Britain gave the world football as well as trade unions, we still have some responsibility. So we're working with football fans via the Football Supporters Federation, an organisation that represents more than 500,000 fans that not only love football, but are prepared to get involved in supporters groups to defend and campaign for the good of the game. And fans have been responding with compassion to the plight of people who must feel as unfairly treated as players in a game where the referee only ever blows the whistle against one side. Sepp Blatter claims to believe that football is about freedom, equality and respect. The grim irony of that claim doesn't make life any better for the people dying, starving or suffering from the intense heat. But it does highlight why something must be done now. No FIFA president is ever going to say football is about slavery, discrimination and abuse. And yet these are the principles currently underpinning Qatar 22. This is what makes it an issue for football, from fans to administrators to sponsors, and not just workers' rights campaigners. The fans we've spoken to feel angry and helpless at the utter disregard for anything other than money being shown by football's custodians. Based on the ITUC's figures of 4,000 workers likely to die before the tournament starts, and on previous tournament format, 62 workers will die for each game played in Qatar. FIFA's response to this has been limp at best, frequently offensive and ultimately callous. If FIFA can force countries to change laws to sell beer, but not to save lives, then, as our colleagues today would put it, we do need a new FIFA because this one appears to be broken. FIFA wants to grow the game of football. Sepp Blatter has joked that he foresees football played on other planets, which seems fair enough since he clearly has little interest in humanity. And of course, Qatar itself and the sponsors we're addressing today want the reflected glory of world football. From what we've heard from fans, FIFA, Qatar and the sponsors should realise that they're not one of them, going to get what they want unless they listen to people like what we're saying today. You don't grow a game by letting people die. You don't become the glamorous sporting hub of the Middle East if your country becomes synonymous with death and desperation. And sponsoring the World Cup with conditions as they are makes as much sense as sponsoring an oil slick. This is not something you want your name on. We're saying to fans that whether you're an active member of a supporters trust or someone who only watches football every 4 years, you can make a difference. FIFA and its backers are counting on you to forget what's happening in Qatar. Write to the sponsors, as we're asking today. Get involved in our campaign if you can, but if not, just remember, don't forget. Keep talking about it. That in itself will make them think again. Thank you.